Hello everybody, welcome to my coffee break. Today I'm going to be reviewing High Brew Double Espresso, and this can has the art was by an artist named Halsey, and it's celebrating the 20-year anniversary of the Austin City Limits Festival in Austin. And this year, let's see, I have the dates for this year. The Austin City Limits Music Festival is going to be October 7th and 9th, that weekend. And then also the next weekend, the 14th and the 16th, at Zilker Park in Austin, Texas. And I don't think they have quite the list yet. They had some big names that are going to play there, and it should be interesting. But the only thing is, the tickets were started selling and last month, and they're probably already sold out. If you don't know about it already, it's sold out. So. And this is pretty cool. The only thing is, my backdrop picks up quite a bit of it, but the ACL stands for Austin City Limits. And I'll kind of give you, well, that's the calories and stuff. But the last can, the last video that I did, that was also designed by Hensley. I think that's Hesley. I think. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Sorry about that. But this coffee is called Double Espresso. And it's High Brew. They're from Austin, and it's a cold brew coffee. And it says they brew their coffee over time, not heat. Of course, it's a cold brew. So. This coffee has 50 calories, and you know what's pretty cool is that it only has 5 grams of sugar, and so that is really neat, right? Especially if you got to watch your sugar. So here we go. I got my ice, even though it's freezing in my studio. So it's 38 degrees here in San Antonio, and so it's still got the overnight temperature in my little studio here. It's in my garage, and so that's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt. You go, why is the guy wearing a sweatshirt inside? Because it's cold. And so here we go. Ready? All right, we're gonna try this. I hope everybody's doing well today. I came on kind of early today. Well, not real early, but it's after 10 o'clock. So here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Yep, glass. It has that. I think it has milk in it. So let's see what it has in it. It has cold brew coffee. Then it has a reduced fat milk, cane sugar, and some other additives that. Hey, Naboo, thank you for joining me this morning. How are you today? Thank you for joining me from France. I'm trying this new cold brew coffee, and it's called High Brew Coffee, and it's a double espresso. That's okay. You're grocery shopping. Good. Hey, can you pick up some eggs and some milk for me? I appreciate it. I'm just kidding. You know, the other day, well, Thursday, we're supposed to have a wintry weather. You know what happened to our grocery stores? Everybody got scared and started buying everything in the grocery store. Why? That is crazy. And plus, too, the variant is going up high here, and so everybody's getting a little nervous, and so they started buying everything in store. And a couple of people showed on Instagram like empty shelves Come on. Don't be trying to get all the groceries for yourself. Save some for other people, right? I'm not talking about you, Naboo. I'm talking about the people that went grocery shopping here and bought all the groceries. You know, when the first part of Corona started, or the COVID-19 started, people were buying toilet paper and paper towels off the shelves like you couldn't even find any because people were like, you know, stacking up. So why? You're going to be able to go to the store, you know. But here we go. We got this double espresso. My green screen kind of picks up some of the color, the green that's in this can, but here we go. So the last one I tried was actually pretty good. I liked it, and we're going to try this one and see how good it is. Oh, that's really good. You can really taste the espresso. That is really good. I normally don't drink coffee with milk, but this is actually pretty good. Has a really good flavor. You can really taste the espresso, the coffee, and it doesn't taste real sweet either. That's really good. I really don't like really sweet coffee. I want to taste the coffee, not the sugar. So. Oh, it's really good. This can, this company, Brew, is from Austin, Texas, which is northeast of San Antonio. And they're celebrating the 20 years anniversary of a festival that goes on in Austin. And they also have a TV. They used to have a TV show on the public radio or public TV station here, and it's called Austin City Limits. And they would have various music artists perform. Well, in October of this year, hopefully they'll be able to have their festival, and it goes on 2 weekends, and it's going to have all kinds of different music artists, and not to be confused by South by Southwest, but hey, Jay, thank you for joining me. Today I'm trying a double espresso cold brew coffee, and you'll be interested in this. ACL, I don't know if you recall what that is, but ACL Festival is the Austin City Limits Festival that they're going to have in October of this year, and it's going to have about 100. They have 8 stages, and they're going to have about 100 performers performing live. Last year they had George Strait. Oh yeah, it has green. Part of this can has green, and so it picks up on my green screen. Last year they had Billie Eilish, I think, say her name. They had Duran Duran and Texas favorite George Strait. Okay. And let's see, who else did they have? Oh, they had Miley Cyrus last year, and so they actually had the festival last year, believe it or not. But they haven't quite got their list together. But this, this company isn't from Austin, so they're celebrating the 20-year anniversary of the Austin City Limits. And they used to have a TV show. I think they still do, and it would go on public TV here on from Austin, and it would perform different artists, mostly like country artists would perform on there. Sorry, I got a little cold in here. I need to get a space heater for my garage, because when it gets cold here, it gets cold in my garage. And I've tried this coffee before. I actually, I guess about a year or two ago, my son had a doctor's appointment in Austin, and we drove by, and I saw this, the company. It's like a little house. Yeah, kind of a big house. They have their roaster there, and so yeah, I know. In my studio, it's like cold. It's 38 degrees here in San Antonio, and so the overnight temperatures was like I think it got down to 32 degrees or something, and so yeah, I know. It's my studio. But my son was actually cleaning in here, and then I had to reset up my studio, and so I can be able to, instead of going out. Thursday it was supposed to be really bad here, wintry weather, like a storm. Turned out it wasn't as bad as everybody thought. Because there was supposed to be ice on the road and everything, but it didn't turn out that way. And of course, everybody panicked and went to the grocery store the day before and bought everything off the shelves. And the older people the younger people were the ones that went and started buying everything off the shelves, and the older people, that really need the groceries can't get groceries because the younger people bought everything. And also the COVID-19, or the Omni variants, is picking up here in Bexar County, and so a lot of people are getting scared that they have to stay indoors all the time. So, how you doing, MJ? Thank you for sharing your studio work with us on Instagram and on Band. It was really interesting to learn the music industry. I notice when I'm broadcasting on Prism Live Studio. Oh, sorry to hear that. Several people at work are got it, and both my sons got it. If you follow Phoenix Media Forge on Instagram and YouTube, you can learn about that. Oh, really? Yeah, my oldest son had it, and then my youngest son caught it, and then I don't know if I don't think I got it because I got tested and I was negative. Oh, you're welcome, MJ. Anytime. You can also follow Taiwan Live TV, and you see Taiwan and some good food. There's a boba tea place here in San Antonio called Arts Tea, and they also sell Taiwanese food. And I've been debating where to go. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh no, don't worry about that, MJ. I'm just surprised. I didn't realize that. Um, yeah, I went and I got tested a couple of weeks ago, and then a week later they sent me my results, and it was negative. But it was like, I probably could have had it, and you got over it already. But yeah. And then I still had, I had a ENT appointment. Oh, I tried. Thank you. No, you're not lazy, MJ. You're not lazy at all. Actually, you work a lot. So, um, what was I saying? Forgot. Well, because I think if if you got vaccinated, then if you do get it, you don't get it as bad, and so you really don't realize you have it. You think maybe you have a cold or something. Oh, I know what I was saying. I had my ENT, my ear, nose, and throat doctor's appointment on Tuesday, and I went and I told him that he checked me out and looked at my throat, looked at my ears, said everything looked good, and then I was saying, well, I had some allergy problems probably about a month ago, and it doesn't seem like I'm getting rid of. Well, now it does, but I wasn't getting rid of my cough. I had still like a cough, and he goes, "You know what that is, right?" And I go, "No, I don't." He goes, "It's acid reflux." So he gave me some medication, and for acid blockers, I guess you would call it, and my cough kind of went away. So yeah, who knew? And then I was waiting for him to say, "Okay, you got to give up coffee, you got to give up tea, and you got to give up spicy foods." And I did. My son, as a joke for Christmas, he got me a bottle of sriracha, and I said, "I won't be able to use the sriracha." um, uh, well, I have sleep apnea, so I sleep with the CPAP machine, and he said that a lot of people that have sleep apnea develop acid reflux. It's not necessarily what you eat; it's just because of using the CPAP machine. Oh, me too. I'm glad it didn't mess up my vocal cords. Even though I can't sing, I just wouldn't be able to talk very much, huh? This is actually really good. Oh, I know the one I had tried day before yesterday. I had cashew milk and coconut milk, and it was really good. I liked it, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the cashew milk. They say cashew milk is pretty strong, and I don't think it is as strong as oat milk. Oat milk. I really don't like. Oh, really? Uh, but I don't get the indigestion or anything, so that's why I was wondering about that. I don't get, because he asked me, "You get heartburn?" Like, no. Um, but Yeah, and also here in San Antonio in February, I think it's February 12th, the coffee festival is going to be here, where they have like 100. I got surgery. The best thing he ever did. Cool. Yeah, they do have. They do something, for like a flap or something, to help keep it from the acid from coming up. Yes, I have. I think I have. I like almond milk. Almond milk's real good. I think I've tried an almond milk coffee. I've seen a couple of them. I might try one. I was thinking about it. I think last year, no, not last year, the year before, 2 years ago, I think I did some filming, but I think I'm not sure if I'll be able to get a good signal. I'm there. Wow, that's weird. I don't know what happened there. It just everything just shut off. I don't know if I lost my signal or something, but it's like my screen went black, closed. So maybe I can try to go back on. Yeah, my screen, it just closed. That's weird. And I was talking about signal, and all of a sudden, oh, that was kind of weird, right? But I don't know if I can get a signal there. It's going to be in Travis Park. Okay, but it's back on. It was weird because when I came back on, oh, good now, thank you. It's at Travis Park here in San Antonio, and haven't bought my ticket yet, but I'm gonna buy my ticket. But if I can get a good signal, I'll live stream. If not, I'll just film it and then post the video, upload the video. I've been on 23 minutes. Maybe it was a signal to tell me get off. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know if maybe the app closed. But I have to check it out on video and see how my face doesn't look good when it's frozen. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I like high brew coffee. They're really good. Austin, Texas has a lot of different cold brew and coffee roasters there. And I think they actually have more than San Antonio. But we have a lot of coffee shops and a lot of coffee trucks here in San Antonio. But and today is a good day to have hot coffee because it's so cool outside. Well, thank you, MJ, for joining me today on my coffee break. Appreciate it. And remember, coffee and friends make a perfect blend. And we'll see everybody later. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye, MJ. Fist pump to you. Let me put this real quick. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Bye, everyone. Take care. We'll see you, MJ.